and I was in a random lecture room in one of my on one of my classes. I can't remember the actual class, but they were talking about, it was animal biology, and they were the teacher. It was a sort of classic lecture room. Everyone was sort of half snoozing. It was a bit of a dreary afternoon in Edinburgh, and the teacher was the lecturer was started talking about biologically immortal beings, biologically immortal animals. And I'd sort of half been paying attention, and when she started mentioning that, I thought, wait a second, what? Biologically immortal? It didn't really make sense. I'd never heard of a creature that didn't die from natural causes. So I sort of perked up, and I thought, wow, this is fascinating. And I sort of looked around the class to see, like, I expected everyone else to be like,
on the edge.
What's going on? And sort of everyone was, still sort of half asleep. And I was thinking, this is crazy. I've never heard of this biological immortality phrase. And essentially, there are beings, organisms. There's one called the hydra, which is a fairly simple organism. There's variants of jellyfish and crustaceans, which essentially they get to a point of their life where they don't actually show any signs of aging.
No change from year to year.
No, yeah. They basically, how they die is through predation, so being eaten, or infectious disease. And that becomes the only reason why they actually perish. And it was just it sort of fundamentally changed the way I thought about life. Like you sort of